remember it.
I don't think I'll ever get tired of driving around it. And there's our first stop.
You know what? I can't
Okay,
believe...
sir, what's the plan?
Delivering mail is like a walk in the park, with mailboxes. Take this bag, walk to the mailbox, and insert the mail.
Sorry, like I was saying, I can't believe I forgot to completely record, like, the first introduction to this game. But I am so excited to be playing this. I'm just gonna try and get a view of the lake, because honestly, the little intro I saw of it, it seems so cool. I already love the design of this game, of the characters and like the graphics. It's giving me like a Life is Strange vibe almost. And like it's such an, it really is like a unique way that they've designed everything, and it just completely fits the
Nothing
indie
too
vibe
difficult,
totally.
right?
I think I should be able to face the challenge.
Ha, I bet. Didn't you go to MIT?
Yeah. I left here from Massachusetts 22 years ago.
Shouldn't you get a job in computers then? That's really booming right now.
Well, actually,
Hold that thought. We just arrived at our next address. It's a package this time, so you'll have to get it out of the back.
What I really like about this is the way that it's a tutorial, but it blends really well with the game. And yeah, I'm just gonna go up here and try
now
to see
isn't
if
the
I
time
can
to leave Providence Oaks.
see the lake, because I want to do it before, but I can't. And there is an invisible barrier, so that doesn't matter. Maybe we'll get to later. Okay. I love how the character is like nearly as tall as the truck. Let's get there. I wonder if people will like answer the door, or sometimes you'll just have to like drop the package off and leave it like a normal postal. But at the moment, I'm not even long into this game, and I'm already loving like how cozy and quaint
No
the
answer.
game is.
I'm calling it a day.
Just take your time, Miss Weiss. They never start a game until Frank Coleman has turned on his TV. You're getting the hang of it. So, where were we? Computers. Should I buy one?
Well, it depends on what you want to use it for.
Bookkeeping. I always make a mess of my tax returns. Can't a computer do that for me?
Sure, there are programs for that, but you'll still have to put in some work yourself.
I was afraid you were going to say that. I'll bug you about it another time. Our next address is right around the corner.
I already love Frank. I don't know, I get the feeling that
There's no place like home.
going off the
Sure isn't.
introduction.
Can't wait to get home either. The Mets are playing the Giants.
Oh, before I get out, what time do I start tomorrow?
7 a.m. sharp. Just check in at the post office.
Okay, Frank. See you tomorrow.
Adios.
Sorry, I just went silent there because I didn't want to interrupt the talking. I'm guessing, like, going off the thing, the introduction that we got, what I didn't record, is basically she's come back home for 2 weeks off her job. But going off the vibe she's got in the city of the job, it seems like she's quite relied heavy upon, but she doesn't get to enjoy life as much because of the work she's doing. Like, she missed the, like the party her co-workers were throwing for, the weekend. I love how we have like a huge front garden, or yard as Americans would call it. And I really hope the parents have like let somebody before she turned up take care of the dog, because otherwise that dog's just alone in a house. Are we gonna see the interior? Ooh.
Hi, Meredith. I just wanted to let you know that Dad and I landed safely. The Florida weather is all they said it would be. I'll call again soon. One more thing. The freezer's stuffed with food, and there's blueberry pie in the fridge.
Ooh,
Bye.
yum. Do you know that's what my aunt does?
Meredith, it's Steve. I didn't get the chance to say it earlier, but thanks so much for being a trooper. I know you had other plans for Labor Day weekend, but nailing the deadline for Added 87 could very well be the most important milestone in our company's history. Enjoy your well-deserved time off. Don't get too used to it. Just kidding. Or am I? I'll talk to you later.
Not wanting to call it, but I have a feeling that
Good morning,
she
Meredith. Ready for your first
will
day?
end up staying. Okay, I feel like this, of both choices, I feel like this is what she'd say if she wasn't jet lagged. So I'm gonna probably go with the other option. Because she probably is like jet lagged.
Yeah, I guess. Good morning.
It's a great day to be on the road. I already filled up the mailbag in the truck, so you're good to go. Oh, I forgot to tell you. There's a map in the cabin, in case you get lost.
I feel like on the one chance you've got this directed at the player, and the other option is like directed at the character because she grew up there, which is like kind of an interesting choice. I like that.
Lost? Me?
Bon voyage!
I really love the lighting in this game. Also the buildings, like, it's reminding me of another game I've played like years ago with like that indie vibe. Also this map is cute. It's like, at least you've got, it's like tiny, but it's like really cool, and like you have all the like little notifications to say what they are and everything. So I wonder how many like houses and little nooks and crannies that are going to be what we'll deliver to. I'm gonna take it every day. There'll be like a few different ones, and then that's it, really. Okay. Let's get going. Is there like any indicators? No? Okie dokie. Wait. Am I driving on the wrong side? I feel like I'm driving on the wrong... I'm sure it's fine. I'll just park there. No. This sucked.
Wait, where's the package?
Oops. I see. So each little icon, it says if you are delivering a parcel or a package. At least that's handy. Am I gonna get to meet a character? Another character, I'm assuming. I'm really
Can I
hoping
help
this
you?
music isn't
Hello,
copyrighted.
here's today's mail.
New in town. Your face looks familiar.
Well, I grew up here and then left for college 22 years ago.
22 years ago, back when they called me Nancy Sinatra instead of Nancy Reagan. So now you're back, huh?
Love that little reference
I know what
there.
it's like.
I want to be polite to her. I don't want to seem like I'm being like too open with the townsfolk because they're thinking, oh, she may be back here for a while. You know? We'll go with this option instead. I think. I'm gonna go with this. I'll do a go.
You do?
Yeah.
It's best not to feel bad about it. Only a few people ever really make it. I wonder if it's gonna rain today. It's been raining a lot lately.
I bet it looks nice in the rain, the town. Can we talk to some more?
People
or-
love to browse the shop and then not buy anything.
Yeah, she's not gonna say anything else, is she? Okay, let's get going to the next house. It is such a cute, quaint little town. And I mean, I bet fishing is probably like very popular around here, and I am on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, my brain is thinking driving on the right, on the left instead of the right. I'm forgetting this is an American. town. This is set in America. That is totally my fault. Okay, here's the first house. Now, is this a... Yeah, this is definitely just a drop a letter off.
I remember this as the old Sugarman place, but the envelope says McGill. Must have moved
The
away.
siding on the houses reminds me of like some of the base game sidings you get in The Sims 4. Do you know what? I might actually have to have a go at making maybe some of these houses in The Sims 4 because I really care. Okay, now, do I carry on? Do I go like left to these houses, or do I go right to this place first? I think I'll go here first. Take a nice little scenic drive to our next location.
Actually enjoying this.
I just don't want to be driving too fast, you know. I mean, look at that view. Who wouldn't want to live here and have that view every day from like your own backyard? If I could live in a place like this, I totally would in real life. I mean, I grew up in the countryside, but I don't know, there's just something about like in America, like looking at like the Rockies and the mountain town areas and Oregon and places like that, I really, really do like the look of. I don't know. I feel like I'm going too fast. I think I'm gonna have to get used to the driving because it's like, it's just kind of weird. Oh my word. No, I'm gonna have to stop. I want to see if you can like, I don't think you can go into first person, but that is one hell of a view. That is such a nice view. Like, even the water reflections. I honestly would be the type of person who would camp out here to stargaze. Or even go hike. It gives that vibe, like, little town, they don't really get much traffic because it's just kind of like locals and people who've moved
There's
away and
Stan's Diner. Wait, it's called Moe's Diner now?
the locals keep it going. I feel like that's kind of like a good reflection on like as well like time changing, like I don't know, the person that we're playing as. I feel like she's having to get used to like things that have changed in her hometown since she left like 22 years ago. I think that's like the same case in real life, like when you move away from where you grew up and then you go back and things have changed, it's very weird. Or even if you live in the same area and things change and it's like hard to get used to the fact that the place that you knew when you were as a kid and growing up is completely different.
Meredith Wise? As I live and breathe. Come here, hon. Now, let me look at you. My, oh my. A few lines here and there, and the occasional gray hair. But by gosh, it's you, all right?
Oh, I love her. She's so cute. I think like she'd be one of the people that
Maureen,
you wouldn't forget.
Long time no
Uh-oh.
see. I feel so old.
Oh, don't be like that now. It suits you. Age only makes a person more distinguished, is what I always say. To the mirror.
Exactly, Maureen.
Now come here.
Exactly.
Tell me everything.
I don't want to be rude, so I think I'm going to have a quick drink with Maureen. Have a coffee or something. Would we get the option to choose a coffee? I wonder if she's just going to be like, you're having a coffee. But then it's also wanting to make a first impression on the job.
One quick
I'll
drink
take
then.
it over from
I know you're busy, hon. Little Bird told me all about your temporary mail job already. News goes around pretty quickly around here. So, coffee?
love
Something
this.
stronger? I warn you, I will not take no for an answer.
She seems like, even though like she's
Coffee
like
sounds good. Thanks.
one
Two
of them
coffee,
people
coming right up.
in
And one piece
small
of blueberry
towns.
pie, if I remember correctly. You had one
Who-
almost every afternoon after school at one point.
she gives like a mother hen vibe. Like she cares for people who are kids, and kind of like that kind of vibe of a character. I really like Maureen. Do you know what? We're gonna be polite to Maureen. I know it'd be probably nice to say, it's nice to say that we eat healthy.
You know me too well, Maureen.
Always have, always will. Ashley, one blueberry
Why not
pie.
get a piece of your childhood once more?
And
whilst we're back in
Ashley,
town?
could you keep an eye on the bar for me for a bit? I'm gonna take my break now. You're a real trooper. Ashley?
Well, that didn't sound
oh,
good.
Sweet Mary, what are you doing? Is everything okay,
It sounds like
hon?
he's blowing up the kitchen is what he's doing.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go definitely with the third option, or the third or first.
Maybe you should
I'd
check
go
that
with
out.
the third, yeah.
Honestly, first the roof and now this? Ugh, that poor kid is like a disaster magnet. I'm sorry, Meredith. Looks like I've got my hands full for a bit. Next time, I want to hear everything, you hear? Don't be a stranger now.
I wonder what she means by the roof. Like, has he damaged the roof of the diner? Or the roof of the house? Like, has he fallen through a roof? Fallen off a roof? Okay. So, we need to do the next delivery. Now, do I go back to these? Or do we just take a nice long scenic drive through the rest of the map? I think we're gonna go for the scenic. Yeah, we'll go for the scenic route because honestly, like I've already said, I genuinely love the little vibe of the area, like all around the lake, how it's just nature everywhere, and it's like a breath of fresh air and like a little bit honestly peaceful. But the sad part is, would be probably one of them towns where, after so many years, like, people have moved in and the area's changed because they've taken up areas of, like, to do logging and then build more houses. Ooh, I see a farm. I wonder if we're gonna get to deliver to that place later. Full of wheat, and so wheat's gonna be ready to harvest soon. Honestly, like, these types of roads, it reminds me of, like, you know when you were, like, a kid and your parents would have, or family would have, music playing in the car, or you'd have headphones on, listening to your music and stuff, and you'd look out the window and you'd make
Used to think our
music video
Spanner
with a story
Dam
in
was
your head.
just as big and famous as Hoover Dam. Then I visited
Got
Hoover
certainly
Dam.
a view from both sides. I don't know what it is about dams, but I find them, like, in a way so imposing. But at the same time, it's like, you get to see all, like, kind of cool stuff with nature and stuff around them. Okay, are we delivering here? No. Is that a motel? Are we at a hotel? Is this where, like, people from out of town stay? Probably, because that makes sense, like a motel. Or, like, people driving through. Yep, definitely a motel. I was tempted to check that out, but we're just gonna keep... I was about to say marching on, driving on even, to our next destination.
Let me think. Where was Bear Creek again?
We're going off-road for this one. So I have a feeling, like, you've got the normal, like, the houses and stuff, and then you can have places like the farm, the motel, the diner, where it's off track. Whenever I see one of these, I always think of the opening scene
Oh,
from
right. Bear
Beetlejuice.
Creek, near the old lumber yard.
Which makes sense with the amount of trees and forests. Trees and forests. Forests with the forest in the area, I mean. Now, are we just gonna drop the mail off?
There's a new
Or,
face.
Ooh, new character.
A rare sight for a secluded lumberjack?
Yeah, last time I saw a human being was about 6 years ago.
So very
I
secluded.
am here to
then.
deliver mail, and I come in peace. I'm Meredith.
Thank you. I'm Robert. I hope the peace will be everlasting. Let's see what's inside. Oh, what the...
I don't know if we should just leave or
doesn't
be nice.
sound good.
We'll be nice.
crap? That's what it sounds like. Bull crap. Freshly
Well, he's
baked
not a happy
bull
bunny,
crap.
is he? I don't know if we should just
Hey,
leave
the sound
or
can't be worse than the smell.
I'm sorry,
be
but
encouraging.
I have to take a better look at this. Have a nice day.
Oops. Even though we were trying to be like nice and cheering him up after whatever news he's just received, I feel like we may have been a bit too nosy with that one. Okay, so I need to try and reverse back and not hit anything. Oh god, watch the trees. I should not be allowed to drive this truck. This van, sorry. This mail truck. This mail van. Honestly, I am the worst at driving games. I have always been so bad at driving games. Okay, it looks like we've got this corner. And then I think we're going to be back onto the main road. I think we are. Yeah, back onto the main road just ahead. So we have 2 more houses. I think it's 2 or 3 more houses. One
Whoa.
package left.
This is close to where I had my first kiss.
We're reminiscing, aren't we, Meredith? But yeah, I think we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have 3 more places to deliver things to. I think it's 3 more parcels. Sorry, 2 parcels, 1 letter, and then we'll be done with our first day on the job. Oh look, it's the first place we delivered post to. I think this is one of the places for the packages. Yeah, this is one of the places for the packages. Okie dokie. So let's grab the parcel. Still looks like it's for the mechanic, so I bet it's got like parts in what they've
Hi there.
ordered.
I've got some mail for this address.
You're not Frank.
I think we'll try and be funny. Or do we try and be serious after the last one?
Luckily, I don't think
That
a
would be
mustache
funny.
would suit me.
Haha, real funny. But that doesn't explain why Frank gave you the keys for the goose.
The goose?
Yes, your white and wobbly van, duh. I'm Lori, I'm Providence Oaks' mechanic. And I'm the one who keeps the goose running.
She has a really cute t-shirt.
Well,
I love
Thomas
the
is my
t-shirt.
father. Does that count?
Thomas! Yes, that surely counts. My father has been teaching me since the day I was born. There is no one better in PO than me. And I have to get back to work now. But I suppose you may drive the goose. On one condition. If there's ever anything wrong with it, you bring it back to me, yes?
I mean, she's the only
All
mechanic
right.
in town
All
apart from
right,
my
I
dad,
promise.
So
Good! Perfect.
I guess it
Did
will be
Frank
her.
tell you about the
We bring
radio?
it too.
No.
It currently only receives the local station. Plus, sometimes it cuts out altogether. If that happens, just give it a big old bang on the dashboard and that should fix it right up. I'm working on it, I promise.
Okay. Thanks, Lori.
No problem, Miss W.
Do you know what? Of the people we've met so far, they all seem like really nice and really helpful. You watch, I'm gonna say that, and then we're gonna have somebody who can be a little bit not so helpful, not so nice, but hopefully it's a nice town. Okay, so, on to the next one. Okay. I was going to put the radio on, but just in case it is copyrighted, I am going to turn off the music for now.
In a few days, I won't even need that map.
I was going to say, I don't think I'm going to need to keep looking at the map once that I've gotten used to where everything is. Okay, so I think this is the last parcel now. Yeah. So I reckon
Well,
this is going to be a house
hello there,
with
big cuddly guy.
young kids. Or is it like a grandma who is ordered a birthday present or something for like a grandson or her own family? Or do they collect bears? Cat litter box. And there's loads of cats. They're so cute. Do you know what? I have cats and they're really cute too. Now, is this going to be one that we have to leave?
Oh,
No, we're
look,
getting to be with the
Genevieve,
person.
a new mailman. Hello there. What's your name then?
Do you know what? Be polite to the old
Hi,
Oh,
lady.
Miss Jenkins, right? I'm Meredith. Meredith Weiss?
Weiss, of course. You're Emily's girl, aren't you? This is Meryl Weiss, Genevieve. She used to live in town years and years ago.
Do you know what? I am not going to correct her. I'm just
22 years
be
to
nice.
be exact, but who's counting?
Has it been that long? That's almost 2 Genevieves ago.
It's a very
Calm
cute cat,
down,
honestly.
Genevieve. You're going to live forever. She isn't, but shh. You
I
do
think the cat
remember
can
me,
hear you.
don't you?
Yeah, I would not call her the cat lady to her face at all. So
How
we're gonna
could
be
I
nice and
forget
call her
Miss Mildred Jenkins? And her cats, of course. Seems like they've multiplied.
Yes, I do like cats. Is that such a crime? So what if I have slightly more of them than I used to?
We
like
won't even be
Genevieve
nasty.
here, and Thomas, and Oliver. Anyway, did you have a package for me then?
You know what? I think we're just going to hand it and
Yes. Here you
go
go.
after that last comment.
Ah, thank you, dear. Looks like another gift from my son. Still doing everything to get into my good graces, except actually drop by.
I'm
Do you know
sure
what?
he means well. He's probably
I'll
just
try
busy.
and be reassuring because she'll
That's
understand.
what he says. That's probably what you say to poor Emily, too. Anyway, I won't keep you any longer. Run along, dear. Give Emily my best.
Goodbye, Miss Jenkins. Genevieve.
That was honestly rude. Like, obviously her son and then Meredith's moved out and got on with their lives. And, like, obviously they're busy with work and they can't always just drop everything to come and visit when... If anything, if it's, like, Meredith's jobs, they keep relying on her. Way too much, in my opinion. If it's taken her this long to be able to get 2 weeks to come back home. Yeah, I thought the best idea was to walk down, but I thought it was the first house, not the second house, but... And that's the last letter delivered for the day.
Finally done.
And now we've just got to walk all the way back up to the van, which it's not too far, so it's not too bad. Plus, it's a really nice spot. You've got the houses on one side and then the lake and the mountains on the other. Can't really complain at a walk like that. And also the music for the game is just a really cozy, cute ambient vibe to it. It has like that kind of ambient vibe that it's the type of music I would probably have in a playlist when I'm reading or doing embroidery, just to have something to listen to as I'm doing something. Okay, well, we're not far from the post office now, so just around this corner. And then... At least I'm on the right side of the road now. I'm gonna have to remember that, like, it's opposite way to what I would drive. And I've just nearly missed the turning. Okay, just... Oh, nearly. Just pull in here. And that is us done for our first day. Ooh, is our mum calling us again?
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. It's Mom. How are you? How's the job?
Hi, Mom. I'm doing great. It's so
Do you know what?
relaxing
Yeah.
to be outside and drive around.
It's nice to be nice.
That's great to hear. Dad says it's strange not having to drive the truck anymore.
I wonder if they've retired or they're just like visiting Florida to be like, oh, is this
I can
somewhere
imagine
we want to
that.
retire to or not?
How is Dad? Can he handle all this freedom?
Ugh, don't get me started. He went on 2 fishing boat trips already. And then there's the late night poker with his new buddies. Oh, I'm almost out of coins. I'm calling from a bar and Dad's ordering a margarita again. Talk soon.
I love that. I wonder if at the end of every day we're gonna like get a phone call from the parents. Ooh, stay home and watch. Do you know what?
The
We're gonna read a
Countess
book.
and the Carpenter? Really, Mom? Oh, well, let's give it a read.
The Countess and the Carpenter.
I'm
Chapter
sorry,
1.
I was
A
not
more
expecting a
disastrous entry
narrator.
to her new home was scarcely
I just thought it was
imaginable
gonna
for
be
Cecilia
her.
Schultenbrow.
That's
the left
funny.
wheel of her
That's
carriage
cool.
collapsed right as she entered through the gates of the magnificent Raubenstaben estate. She tumbled upside down, hurt her head, and worse, her hat was ruined. Suddenly, she heard the deep, strong voice of a young man. "Are you all right, madam?"
I'm gonna end part 1 here, but I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next part. Bye, guys.